right, man. Let's talk heavy in this thing, man. So we got Mauricio Sulaiman who's still out here doing damage control. On while Ryan Garcia is getting a WBC title shot, right? He spoke on it before, he spoke on it again and again and again and again. And he's still out here basically trying to justify giving Ryan a title shot, even though Ryan never touched the title. Ryan probably jumped out of, a title eliminators. He's avoided a title shot, similar to Virgil Ortiz, same promotional company, because they didn't believe they can win the title. It wasn't an easy title to get. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, Ryan Garcia has really never been a representative of, any sanctioning belt body. He never held a real belt, and he held some of their diamond and, some of their secondary belts. But like I said before, basically it's kinfolk, and they got, that's what it boiled down to, and that he generates money. That's just what it boiled down to. And this is why we preaching these sanctioning belt bodies out here. None of them support, black fighters. I say that all the time. None of them support black fighters. It's just the honest truth. None of them support black fighters. The IBF is an American. They support more international fighters than they support black fighters. And I say this again and again and again and again. But the Sulaiman addresses criticism of Ryan Garcia title shot. I mean, it's a lot of criticism, but, let's get to it. This nigga got a Kim Kardashian shirt on. What be wrong with these niggas, man? But according to Sulaiman, the WBC did not view Ryan Garcia as an unproven challenger, citing his past accomplishments over profile. He stated that the sanctioning decisions are not based exclusively on fighters' most recent performance, and that Garcia's broad career warranted consideration for a title opportunity. What did he do? He's never won a previous belt. He never won a title. Okay, he's never won a title. And when he did compete for your title, he blew off the weight. He failed the drug test. You know what I'm saying? He didn't compete for a title when he was at 30. He didn't compete for a title at 35. He didn't compete for a title at 40. He blew off weight classes, fought at catch weights. What career accomplishments has he accomplished? What has he accomplished? That's all I'm asking. What has he accomplished? Literally, what has he accomplished? Y'all gifted him everything. He blew off the WBC versus Ryan. Versus Devin. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. This is what I be talking about. This is why the sanctioning belt bodies got to go. Sulaiman says the organization is maintaining a long-term involvement with Garcia's career, including a public concern over his conduct and well-being. He indicated the WBC continued to offer support during Garcia's suspension and view the title opportunity as a part of his return to competition. What you mean? He returned versus Rolly. What did you mean? Y'all helped him through. There wasn't no concern. The other motherfucker cheated. And then tried to play the mental health card. See, everybody can play the mental health card in America except for black people. Everybody else got it. Was mentally wrong with Ryan Garcia. He caught cheating and playing damsel in distress. That's just what it boiled down to. And this is what I be telling y'all, man. But they're threatening a guy like Deontay Wilder for, being on the for saying he want to get a body in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But then Ryan Garcia blows off y'all title fight, blow it off 4 pounds, right? By 4 pounds, pop hot, violates your WBC drug program, and all of a sudden we support him. Like, get out of here. What was the support for Big Baby Anderson? You know what I'm saying? Just say he one of our own, and this is my homie, and we want to give him the title shot. We want him to hold our belt because he's Mexican. The WBC should be only a Mexican belt, and niggas then glorified it. Mayweather then glorified it. Why? I mean, what y'all glorifying it for? That's my thing. What's the glorification for? What have they done for black fighters? What have they done for the black community? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. They've done zero. They've done zero for black people. They've done zero for black people. They've done zero support like this for black fighters who had real issues, real mental health issues, lost family members, went through shit in the ring. What was the support for them? What you got public concern for somebody who crashed out their own life? What's the public concern for? That's my issue. Where's the public concern? He knew exactly what he was saying. And this is why I don't respect the WBC. This is why I don't respect them. Didn't really get a real suspension. The rumor is like Bill and them is saying that he ain't even testing no more. Of course he 100%. Are they testing? And we know PBC keep they testing under wraps. Are they testing for this fight? That's a great question. But like I said, people still gonna support this fight. People still gonna support Ryan Garcia as he did nothing. People say, I don't think Ryan cheated, and he cheated. But the hatred they got for Devin Haney overrides the fact that Ryan Garcia is a fucking cheater. It overrides that simple fact. Shit is crazy, bro. He said, despite criticism, WC has not signaled any intention to revisit his decision. The fight remains scheduled pending final logistic confirmation. So my thing is this: we still ain't heard this fight being official. That's the wild thing about it. There's still no official confirmation in this fight. There ain't been a ticket being sold. It's February 21st. It ain't been a press conference. We ain't heard nothing from Mario Barrios. And of course they won't walk back the decision. This is a guy coming off a loss, coming off cheating, blowing off the weight classes, never fought for a real title, avoided fighting for a real title, told y'all fuck y'all numerous times for y'all titles. And now it's support. And my thing is, what is the support based on? That's the $1 million question. What is the support based on? And we know what the support is based on. He's Mexican, we Mexican, so we gonna support our own. And my question to that, I ain't knocking it. But don't sit here and try to act like you a real sanctioning bill body. Don't try to act like you for everybody. You for your people. Mexicans should only hold the WBC belt in. What was the support for Devin Haney, who is your champion, who defended the belt, multiple times? Y'all stripped him expeditiously. What was the support for what he went through? He went through an uphill battle dealing with a guy who blew the weight off by 4 pounds. You dealing with a guy, you know what I'm saying? You also dealing with a guy, that went through something mental. He went through something mental after what he went through with Ryan Garcia. What was his support? He was your actual champion. Ryan Garcia ain't never been your champion. He ain't never been your champion. Where was the support for that then? And I wish black fighters wake up, man. They wake up and realize that Mauricio Sulaiman ain't got your back. Y'all keep thinking that, y'all need Mexicans, y'all need the W. You don't. Ryan Garcia and Barrios about to go triple wood. Devin is the sauce. Tank is the sauce. Shakur is the sauce. They need jaw. Let them fight each other and go triple wood. Y'all keep feeding into the narrative. Mayweather teaching y'all need Spanish because they easier. Nigga, life ain't easy. Fight each other, make a bunch of money. You know, but hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Boxing News playlist. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.